SMR down 3.33%. This is Tuesday, the 30th of September, 2025. Let's see what's going on. Yesterday, the 29th, it gained 0.42%, not a lot. On this 4-hour chart, we can clearly see here that the stock has been in a short-term downtrend, and the extrapolation is ultimately saying that it may continue to do so towards Tuesday, that is a week from today, even though before that time it's saying that there might be a bounce that may occur from tomorrow's pre-market session. So for today's pre-market session, or what is left of today's pre-market session, and the whole of the post-market session and the regular session, it's the algos are suggesting weakness. There's no guarantee that that will be the case. There's no absolutely no guarantee that that will be the case. So, but there's been something going on with the company. A couple of things. Let's listen to what's going on.
NuScale Power, SMR, is trending after Bank of America issued a downgrade to underperform, sparking fresh debate across the trading community. The call has injected a wave of caution, with many investors speculating on near term downside and increased shorting activity. The downgrade contrasts with the broader narrative that nuclear remains a long term growth sector, particularly given its potential role in powering data centers and AI infrastructure. Community sentiment is notably mixed. On the bearish side, traders are pointing to the downgrade as a catalyst for profit taking after SMR's strong run, with some anticipating a sharp pullback. Adding to the pressure, Fluor Corporation's recent share sales, as one of NuScale's largest stakeholders, have amplified concerns about institutional confidence. For short term traders, this has opened discussions about potential entry points for bearish setups or whether the downgrade signals a broader reevaluation of SMR's near term valuation. At the same time, bullish voices highlight that NuScale still holds a regulatory and technological edge over emerging competitors. Comparisons to peers like Uklo are common, with many arguing that NuScale's design approvals in established partnerships put it ahead in terms of readiness for commercial deployment. Optimists maintain that while the downgrade has hurt momentum, the long term nuclear thesis remains intact, especially as demand for stable, carbon free baseload power grows alongside AI and electrification trends. In short, the downgrade has shifted near term sentiment decisively bearish, but discussions remain balanced as long term investors see the weakness as a potential accumulation opportunity.
Okay, so in terms of projections, what we have currently is only 41.26. But we also had $50. It printed that rejection as of the 21st of September. So that is equally an upper projection. Yeah, it is a projection. It's a target it couldn't surpass. So it is now back on the list of resistances it has to some mounts, including the regular Fibonacci projections that the algos have been calculating. So let's see. Yeah, even as of yesterday, they even had projections beyond $50. We have beginning from the least 41.26, 49.39, 54.43, 57.55. Yeah, and probably even higher prices before now. Okay, so coming down to its price pressure momentums, let's see, we have been able to break them down here. So the price pressure momentum refers to the angle of attack of the 10 period moving average is negative, accelerating decline with a negative first derivative as well. And that is also the case as well on the 21 period moving average. Severely bearish, extreme bearish momentum, though the second derivative is positive, suggests a deceleration. So in the midst of all of this, people are buying as well. Yeah, so the positions opened all the way back to 84 hours ago. Yeah, all in the red right now. Yeah, so 84 hours ago will be sometime around the 24th of September, somewhere around along this slope. Yeah, they are now those positions, even if they're open or not. People bought the stock then. Even if they're not open, if there are no positions open then, but if there are any, or if any is open, yeah. So that's also the case. Bearish on the 40 period moving average. Indeed, everything is very bearish. Everything is underwater based on this 4 hour chart. Yeah, you can see that prices opened over 800 hours ago. That is what the 200 period moving average is referring to. They are in the negative now. They made that might be somewhere, yeah, somewhere maybe somewhere around here, something like that. They're getting negative, or already negative. Yeah, going by this negative price pressure momentum on the 200 period moving average. Okay, so the market grid breakdown. We have immediate resistance 36.85. Current price is okay, just modestly 36.85. Let's see now. Critical support 36.11, 35.71. Breakdown level 34.93. Okay, so extrapolation of its 3 period moving average. So the 3 period moving average, yeah, is 37.1, suggesting a modest 1.7% recovery potential. Okay, key risks and opportunities. Bearish factors. The price pressure momentums on the 10 and 21 period moving averages and their derivatives show decelerating downward momentum. All moving averages acting as overhead resistance. Downgrade from Bank of America provides fundamental catalyst for shorts. Fluor share sales may signal insider concerns. So potential reversal signals. Okay, the positive second derivative on the 21 period moving average hints at momentum deceleration. People are buying. Yeah, the improving 40 period moving average derivative suggests those derivatives, I think they're improving. Yeah, it suggests the 40 period may stabilize. Okay. Okay, we can read a lot of meaning because this data was obtained from the 4 hour chart. So, and the volumes are changed every 4 hours. So even if you have a volume of 2 billion in the previous 4 hours, by the next 4 hours, it doesn't account for that period. You just have to move your cost over to that period to pick up the volume. So as things stand right now, this is the volume. So it's not really relevant as such. Okay, well, we can still refer to that extremely low volume, 41,260 indicates limited selling pressure. It could still be relevant, yeah. Long-term nuclear slash data center thesis remains intact, okay. Trading implications for bears and shorts. Technical structure supports continued weakness towards 35.71. Okay, price pressure momentum readings suggest convergence pressure toward lower moving averages for bulls. Any position requires patience. Watch the price pressure momentum of three. That is the price pressure momentum of its 40 period moving average reach positive territory, and that of the second derivative on the 21 period moving average is to sustain improvement. Okay. The 35.3 to 34.93 zone may offer high conviction entry for long-term holders if the fundamental thesis holds. Critical levels to watch 36.11. If that is breached, it will likely trigger algorithmic selling toward $35. The disconnect between stable intraday price action and severely negative momentum indicators suggest the market is in a holding pattern post downgrade, with direction likely determined by broader sector sentiment and any company specific news. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's what's going on with SMR. Have a look, and I'll continue to update you. It's currently holding the losses now 3.1, 3.3 now. Let's see how active the market is right now. We can't see anything going on there. Yeah, quite active, but not as liquid. Well, this is only the pre-market session. It could be when the market opens, it may be totally different. So just see what you make of SMR, and thank you very much for watching this video.